because they believed that what they were doing was right. These men were true American patriots. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, honoring these brave and courageous men who gave their lives to protect and preserve our great nation. They sacrificed their lives in defense of freedom, and they should forever be remembered. With that, Madam Speaker, I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves the balance of his time. The gentlewoman from California is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I yield 5 minutes to the author of this resolution, the gentleman from New Jersey, Representative Rothman.
The gentleman from New Jersey has 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I thank the gentlelady from California for your leadership on this matter and for the very kind words you said about these two heroes. And I'd like to associate myself with your words as well as the gentleman from Ohio's words, which were equally eloquent and true. These were great American heroes who lost their lives defending our country and our country's interests in Iraq. But I wanted to take a few moments, Madam Speaker, to share with you a bit of the pain that the people of Carlstadt still feel in their hearts when they think about the loss of these two citizens. This matter was brought to my attention by a friend indicating to me that the families would be sympathetic and would be honored if this post office was renamed in honor of Frank T. Carville and Lance Corporal Michael A. Schwartz. And when I called the mayor of the town and I said, is this true? I don't want to intrude on anyone's privacy, and he assured me that this was in fact the case. As was said before, the town of Carlstadt, New Jersey is only a few miles from what were the Twin Towers. And my district in northeastern New Jersey suffered a number of lost lives on that terrible day on 9/11. And then again, we suffered the loss of these two individuals. Memorial Day just passed, and I remember saying to all of our veterans and all of our young people gathered at these ceremonies, why is Memorial Day important? And in a sense, why would it be important to rename this local post office after these two individuals? It's not just so that we have a daily reminder in Carlstadt, New Jersey, of the heroism and sacrifice of these two brave individuals. And certainly, we hope and expect that the renaming of this post office will have that effect. But also, Madam Speaker, it will be to remind everyone, whether they knew these two fine heroes or not, of the price of liberty for all of us here in America, paid not only by these two outstanding men, but by every man and woman who has paid the ultimate sacrifice, paid the ultimate price to defend our country. So I am indeed honored and proud to have the opportunity to express the sentiment of the people of Carlstadt, New Jersey, who want the families to know, who want their fellow Americans to know, and who want the world to know how proud they are of these two men, and that we still live in a country with brave men and women like Army Staff Sergeant Frank T. Carville and Marine Lance Corporal Michael A. Schwartz, people willing to defend our nation and protect the greatest nation on the face of the earth. I yield back. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yields back. The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
I yield back the balance of our time.
The gentleman from Ohio yields back the balance of his time. The gentlewoman from California is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I again urge my colleagues to join me in supporting this measure, and I yield back the balance of our time.
The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass H.R. 5133? Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the Chair, 2/3 being in the affirmative.
I object to the vote on the grounds that a quorum is not present, and I make a point of order that a quorum is not present.
Pursuant to Clause 8 of Rule 20 and the Chair's prior announcement, further readings on this motion will be postponed. For what purpose does the gentlewoman from California seek recognition?
Madam Speaker, I move that the House suspend the rules and agree to House Resolution 1121.
The clerk will report the title of the bill.
House Resolution 1121, resolution congratulating Clinton County and the county seat of Wilmington, Ohio, on the occasion of their bicentennial anniversaries.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentlewoman from California, Mrs. Chu, and the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Turner, will each control 20 minutes for discussion and further proceedings of this resolution. The chair recognizes the gentlewoman from California.
Madam Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks.
Without objection, so ordered.
Madam Speaker, I now yield myself as much time as I may consume.
The gentlewoman from California is recognized.